Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we did an account review over at my Twitch, over at twitch.tv/Genshin. So if you'd like to be a part of account reviews like these in the future, please consider dropping by and dropping a follow, as we'll be doing more of these every Wednesday. Anyways guys, let's get into the video. But before we do that, I'd just like to take a second to show you guys that only a small percentage of you are actually subscribed. So if you could just take a second to go and click the subscribe button, it really does not take that much time, and it really helps me a lot. Anyways, let's get into the video. We're on a free-to-play account? It's been a minute since I've been on a free-to-play account. Bro, it's been so long. What is this? Hold left alt to show. Thank you. I guess it's your first time being on a PC, so it counts it as like your PC account, I guess. What's your shop? Yeah, you weren't lying. You're definitely free-to-play. Definitely free-to-play. Or these guys are ancient. Nobody exists anymore who's free-to-play. No. We are not dealing with a main DPS Amber. Okay, never mind. You just have... Why do you have a level 80 ammo spill in your Amber? Okay, we'll deal with that later. We'll deal with that later. Let's just, I'm interested actually. What's it? 15 stars? Okay. What's your challenge summary like? You've never got more than 20 stars. Interesting. So you just can't beat Chamber 3. You have, so your main DPS are going to be Xiao and, okay, well there's your problem. You don't have another main DPS build. There's your other problem. You have no other main DPSs. Oh, that's not true. You have an Inkwong. I mean, you could. I guess you don't need another main DPS. You probably could go like, oh boy, you could go like, no, you can't go national. Well, you could. You go like this, and maybe just throw Kai in. That could probably be a good comp. And then you just go double Animo, or you go double Animo, and then like, bro, you build Traveler. Why would you do that to yourself? And you go Traveler Chi-Chi maybe. It's not the most optimal thing, but it could probably work. I could see why you can't beat it though. I could see why you can't beat it. You don't have another DPS build. Your only DPS build is Xiao. You have one DPS build, and then you have no others, which is definitely your problem here, my friend. Your problem is that you don't have any other DPSs built. So you would probably need a Ningguang. I think is your only option, unless you just happen to get another one. Do you have like any wishes left? No, you don't. You have not a single wish left. Okay, what's your character archive like? You lost a lot of 50/50s clearly. And you have Venti and Xiao are your only two. Definitely two good choices. Important characters to get. I'd get Kazuha. He's up and coming. I'd definitely get a Kazuha, but you definitely need another main DPS. I'd honestly recommend getting Yue or Klee. Just one of them can help a lot with Abyss. A lot of the 5 stars are going to be better DPSs than the 4 stars are going to be. Like Ningguang and Yanfei are kind of niche picks, but they can work, I guess. Okay, let's check your inventory. What weapons do you have? Ammo spell in your Amber? Definitely but I don't think you actually have anybody to use it on. Who would you even use ammo spell on? I have no idea. You literally have nobody. I've seen you probably got that on standard. What are artifacts like? You have quite a few artifacts. For being a low spender, you actually have quite a few artifacts. Let's look at character, because obviously your characters must be lacking a little bit if you're unable to 34 star. So the characters I'd recommend you to build are definitely Fischl. I would say Cookie Shinobi, but I don't want to trick you. Yeah, definitely Fischl can be very helpful. I think you need to build Ningguang if you don't have another main DPS. Ningguang or Razor are 2-pointer characters. I'd probably go Razor over Ningguang. I think Razor is probably a little better. I go with Razor. I'd probably build a Razor, because you need another main DPS, and that's the only way you're probably going to be able to beat Spiral Abyss is with the second one. Unless you run some like weird comp with like Kaya, do like a Melt Kaya comp with like Kaya, Zhongling, maybe Chi-Chi Jean, something like that. I like that. Some important characters to build. Sucrose, Fischl, Diona, 3 really good picks on any team comp. And if you are going to build a Razor, Yunjin can be a good pick as support. Mona's a really good sub DPS. I recommend building a Mona. Xingqiu, again, another great pick. Xingqiu is a really good character. And then Zhongling can be really good as well. Okay, let's look at your artifacts. So you only really have these characters built. These 7 is what I got from this. And it's hard to just suggest you teams when you only have 7 characters built, and one of those characters being one of the worst characters, if not the worst character in the entire game. I honestly don't even know what you run on Geo Traveler. What do you build Geo Traveler with? I have no idea. You have a level 80 Traveler with artifacts, but you haven't took any of his talents past level 1. I mean, on one hand, I can't roast you because it's Traveler. But on the second hand, it's so hard because you have him at level 80. You have artifacts on him, but he's at 111. C6, I mean, you get that for free, to be fair. This is a really good piece, by the way. This is a keeper piece. For being on set, that's a really good piece. Let's go. Okay, so Xiao is 78, 192. White tassel. Bro, this is like the pole arm only account. You're using a white tassel Xiao? I guess there's nothing better. Huh. Yeah, I guess you just don't have anything better using white tassel Xiao. This is honestly probably your best choice. For where you're at in this game, this has to be your best choice, I guess. I guess you just haven't got a better weapon for him. Because you're not a Battle Pass player, so you haven't got Deathmatch. You don't have the stuff to get Blackcliff Polearm. Let's see your artifact. You're using 2-piece art. Yeah, that's fine. Kind of niche, but it's not a bad piece. That's a good piece. That's a really good piece for being on set. That is a very, very solid piece for being on set. That's a really nice piece too, and that's a really good piece. Your Xiao pieces are really good. Your Xiao pieces are really, really good. Constellation 0 and 10, 10, 8. Awesome. Double crown Xiao. That's what I like to see. 78, 192. Not bad at all. Definitely a good Xiao. Obviously the weapon, but man, that's tough, man. I don't know what to say because you just don't have the stuff to get a better Xiao weapon. I'd honestly recommend rolling on the weapon banner. What's the weapon banner right now? Because White Tassel is just not. Oh, never mind. Yeah, don't roll on the weapon banner. That's dog crap. Okay, yeah, you really, really need to prioritize getting a better Xiao weapon. Venti, Fading Twilight. That's fine. I don't think it's the best weapon for him, but it's not bad. He benefits from the energy recharge. Favonius would probably be better, but it's not bad by any. 6, 8. Not bad. This was probably a little unnecessary just to take his talent up to level 5. That was probably unnecessary. 3 EM. Awesome. Yeah, you have some. For where you're at in the game, I'm kind of impressed by your artifacts. It's not easy to get 2 EM pieces when you're only AR55. That's really nice. Yeah, that's a nice little touch, and your EM's really good. The only thing I could really recommend you is obviously just to switch stringless. But you don't have stringless right now, which is just unfortunate. I mean, what are you gonna do? So yeah, mostly I noticed that most of your downs, your low points are coming from your weapon. So yeah, just weapon improvements are very, very important. Sword of Ascension. Oh, this is the PlayStation weapon. I forgot this weapon exists. I'd probably go Sack Sword instead of Chi-Chi. I think Sack Sword is better for Chi-Chi. 4-piece Ocean Infused Clam. Oh, you're not done your building your Chi-Chi yet. Okay, you're not done Chi-Chi. 2 attack percent, 1 HP. I think that's fine. I genuinely don't play Chi-Chi. I won't call one of your Chi-Chi because I don't play Chi-Chi. I've never once played Chi-Chi in my life. Furnace Sword and Bennett, good stuff. Emblem. It's a niche piece, but again, it's Bennett, so who cares? It's Bennett, so who cares? That's a fine piece. You want healing bonus or HP percent on the circlet. I try to get that. Could you run HP percent on this piece? Do you have any HP? You do. You have this. Swap this out and then try to get HP percent on this hat. Do you have any HP percent hats? Shoot, you don't, man. I think you just sacked too many pieces. I think was the problem. So I'd swap to this because then this is HP percent still, and it's honestly a good piece. What I'd do is I'd swap to this piece, and then I change this mass to either healing bonus or HP percent. Whichever one you pick is fine. HP percent gives you more shield, and then healing bonus gives you more healing, obviously. And talents, 9, great. Pump up this a little bit. I would pump up this a lot. Definitely raise Bennett's burst by a lot. Traveler, I'm not gonna call it a traveler. Weapon, Harbinger of Dawn. I think it's actually good on Kaya. But again, a lot of your problems are coming from your weapons, my friend. You got really unlucky with the weapons, I can see. 4-piece Blizzard, that's fine. Constellation 2. Got lucky with Kai constellations. These pieces are a little niche. I won't lie to you, my friend. Clearly, you're not done building your Kai yet. You're working on it. The only character that you're really done building is clearly these two. Your Venti and your Xiao. Leave them. They are solid. They are good. Yeah. So the rest of your characters aren't really built. I see that you're working on a lot of characters. Crit rate, crit damage is definitely gonna be available. You have this and you're not using it, bro. This piece is nuts. Use this on Jean instead. Wait, why isn't this on Jean, bro? You don't even need it, bro. This piece can get thrown in the trash. Okay, you're making the common mistake. Okay, so Jean does scale with attack, but she gets so much healing anyways that the attack percent is not an actual benefit for her. She tops off all your characters with healing without even needing attack. So you're honestly fine. You could just go anima damage bonus here and put this on Jean and you're set. This is a really, really good piece too. Attack percent, yeah, great. That's a good piece. That's a good piece. That's not good. I was capping hard there. Do you have any Glad Flowers? If you have a Glad Flower, that'd be great. You don't. That's fine. Get a Gladiator's Finale Flower, which should not be too hard. You can get it from the Strong Box, or just from defeating bosses, and your Jean's set. Your Jean will honestly be just to be done if you get a Glad Flower, and then you just leave these pieces on her. This piece is a little niche, or no, which one is it? This piece was a little niche, but again, it's attack percent, so it works. But yeah, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Flute, that's a good weapon for Jean, I think. Yeah, that's a fine weapon for Jean. Raising her level, raising her weapon, and just improving some of these artifacts, like just the flower, and you'll be fine. C1 Jean, awesome. Obviously, talents are a little low. That's because you don't over-leveled, though. And artifact-wise, Jean is in a great spot. I can see you farm the Verdescent domain a lot, which is a good thing. Verdescent's an important domain. The big things for your account are going to be improving a lot of the weapons. It's going to be tough because I know weapon banners, but you may want to start rolling on weapon banners, honestly, because White Tassel just won't run in higher levels of Abyss. Same thing with Fading Twilight. Same thing with Sword Ascension. Favonius Sword is fine. Sacrificial Sword, I'd probably swap that to Chi-Chi, honestly. Harbinger of Dawn is good weapon for Kaya. The Flute is fine for Jean. And then Zhongling, do you have anything? Do you have the catch? The catch is a free weapon. Anybody can get it. I grind the catch. Grind the catch. Put that in your Zhongling. Get on a 5-piece emblem or 4-piece emblem, sorry. And your Zhongling would be set. Same thing with Xingqiu. A 4-piece emblem is going to be very important. Second Resort. Definitely want to pump this up. Alright, your talents are fine, right? Chi-Chi. Who cares about it? It's a Chi-Chi, bro. Yeah, you're working on a lot of characters, and I think that's where you're coming from. Some characters I want you to prioritize are going to be Xingqiu, Zhongling, Fischl, Chongyun. If you want to, Chongyun isn't important, but if you want to do the right comps, I think Chongyun can be important. Venti is obviously a good one, but you already have a build. Bennett, just raising Bennett's talent. I want to pump this up a little bit and you'll be fine. You're definitely in the early game, so it's hard for me to recommend you a lot of stuff, but I think you're in a good spot, and I think you know what you're doing, and I have faith that once you get into a good spot in this game, you'll be able to crush it. Anyways, that will be the end for today's video. If you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more in the future, please consider subscribing or leaving a like down below. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Peace.